Hello, my water signs. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 19th to September 26th. And of course, if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, Spirit, Creator are not bound by time or space. So if your intuition brought you here and you were nudged here, definitely watch, because there's most definitely messages for you, I am sure. If you are watching this between September 19th and September 26th, of course, this is for all my water signs, all my Cancer signs, my Scorpios, my Pisces, no matter where it is at in your chart, this is the reading for you. And during this week, the big day that I want to talk about, the energies, are, of course, September 20th, which is the Pisces full moon. So all you Pisces, all you water signs, you are normally feeling, everyone's emotions and feeling things deeply with your emotions because of all that water energy, right? So a full moon, you usually feel the full moon before and after and extreme in between. So whatever emotion you're focusing on already, even before a full moon, you're feeling whatever emotions very deeply. The full moon comes, it's like bam, and then you add a water sign, zodiac sign to influence to the moon, then it's like off the charts for you. So it's a beautiful week to make sure to intentionally focus on what you want to feel, because you are going to be feeling it. And with Pisces influence on this full moon, very intuitive, so very strong connections to the other side. So, if you're wanting to speak and hear clear messages, this is the week you're definitely going to be able to do that even more than normal. I have created separate Pisces full moon readings for each of the individual zodiac signs, and I'll throw the playlist at the end of this video if you want to check that out as well. So let's get in here and see what the Creator wants all of my water signs to know about this week. We're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Oracle of E Oracle cards, and just see what overall the Creator wants you to know about this week. All right, Creator, so for our water signs, what do you want them to know about this week? Okay, right here, right away. Boom, superhero, card number 31. Yeah, definitely, this is your week to really be this superhero for the planet. I feel like, one of the things that I have a ton of water in my chart. So I definitely understand. I have like a Pisces moon. So, definitely I feel the energies and have all my life. And I can definitely relate, how when you're going through life and you feel everyone's emotions around you, it is overwhelming. And we slowly develop this, bubble where we can not take on everyone's emotions and still feel them and witness them without them becoming our own, right? And so we have that process where we build up like this gelatin around us, where the emotions come flying into the field and just kind of stick there, and we can touch it and access it and do everything else, but it doesn't like come into us and have to overwhelm us as much. One of the beautiful things, though, that the Spirit also shared with me is that because we've been giving that gift, that's just one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is that you have this amazing ability to, it's like this giant hose, right? So we feel everyone's emotions come in into that hose into us, but we can also amplify the unconditional love energy within us, that unconditional love emotion. We can push it out that hose and have it flood out to others in the world, right? And you probably noticed that. You can walk into a room, and if people are in a good mood and you're in a bad mood, we bring down the room, right? Also, if you're in a really bubbly, happy mood and you come into a room that was, neutral or low, you bring that up. And that is that energy that you can intentionally flood out. And I really feel the superhero is about, right now it's like that song playing in my head, what the world needs now is love, pure love, unconditional love. and you can be a superhero. You can be one of the many super friends and pour out that unconditional love intentionally out to the world. However you do it, through prayer, through a meditation, through visualization, through acts, whatever you want to do, you just focus on having that beautiful unconditional love energy fill you up and then flood out to the world. It fills you up and floods out, or pulses out to the world. You know, whatever way you want to have it go out, you can be this mighty superhero. And so this week is a very important week because unlike any other time, like I said, your energy, your energetic influence on the collective in the world is huge. So you get to do that. You can be a superhero or a supervillain, whichever you choose during this week. It says, right now, you've got superhuman strength. The truth is, you always do, but most of the time, you don't need it. Why bother? Everything's rocking along just fine. You are about to learn just how cool, how strong, how amazing you really are. Boom, definitely. You are amazing. You definitely, like I said, the world needs your love energy. So this is definitely a call, especially for this week. You always have it, but especially this week, they're like, yes, please, please share that love with the world. We're also going to pull some cards here from the Chinese Tarot and see what else the creator wants you to know about this week. But yeah, so Monday is the full moon day, depending on where you're at in the world. I think it's like later in the evening, so it might be like the 21st in some places in the world. But just know that you feel the energy a week before, a week after at least. So you have this energy. As soon as you see this video, if you're seeing it beforehand, you know, well, actually, this comes out the day before. So you know, the day before this full moon, you already have it going on, and you have it going on the week after. So go, go, go. All right. For our water signs, what else do you want them to know about this week? Okay. They said boom, boom, boom with those three. And any others? I feel like there's... Okay. I feel like there was one more. All right, so you've got the moon. So yeah, definitely this is you guys again, the moon energy. So definitely this emphasis on that you always have this power. You know, following the moon cycles is very important for your sign because it's so influential. It brings you so much energy. You know, Cancer signs, you're ruled by the moon. But all the water signs, because of the tides, you know how the moon impacts the tides, that moon energy just has this beautiful, beautiful expansion ability for you in so many ways. Expanding your energy, but expanding, you know, through your emotions. It expands your life, and you can use it to expand your mind and your memory. You can use it to expand your health and your physical side of things. You can use it to expand your energy levels, you know, like your human energy levels. If you're feeling tired and feeling down, I mean, you have such ability to connect to the moon energy. So following it as it goes through the different signs, because it does go through a different sign every couple days. If you look into that, it's pretty amazing because they have a lot of, there's several people out there that, there's even free websites that you can track the moon and what the moon is in, and that type of thing as well. And then you can go, oh, okay, I can use that energy today for this. So you can really wield your superhero powers in a variety of ways. Yeah. Then you have the Fool. So this is like your soul for me. You know, it's the 0 card, and it can also mean brand new beginning. And it's like this, it means that this major cycle is ending and this new major cycle is beginning for you. And I really feel like if you didn't realize how powerful you are, that this coming across this video is going to be a start of this whole new journey for you of realizing like, what? yes, really, you are so powerful. Water signs, you have this strong ability to deep dive into the spiritual world. And when you connect, it's like the whole world is like a third type of country where they don't have internet, and then you are someone who has special satellite internet access because you're able to connect so deeply to that whole realm. And they're the ones that are outside of time and space. They have all the answers. They have the high point of view. So you have this, you definitely, it's like you're this mutant, you're this superhero, and this is a whole new journey for you. And I really feel the more you embrace that, and the more you sit with that and grasp it, the more that you're just going to be like, it's going to change your life. And definitely, it's like all this alignment of everything happening in this time is that, because here's the Two of Cups. And for me, the Two of Cups is, for some, in general readings, like, oh, this is a new relationship coming, blah, blah, blah. But because cups are your emotions, the message that the Creator has given to me is like, this is your higher self and this is your human self. And this is this joining together of your, it's like Clark Kent and Superman. The Clark Kent is the pretend human that we are, and you're this superhero. And when you realize you're more than just this human, but that you're so much more, you can marry those two together, not have them battle and have this identity crisis, but joining them together, you can walk with that power in this lifetime and have this total new adventure, this whole new way of being. Because, we do come here to experience what it might feel like to be small, what it might feel like to feel powerless and limited, so that we can understand more of who we really are on the other side. Because if you're powerful and everyone around you is powerful, you don't realize you're powerful until you experience powerlessness. It's like we breathe air every day. And if you've never gone through an experience where you don't have air, you don't realize air's not there. But if you go under the water, suddenly you go, oh, air is up there. I'm so much more aware of air and appreciative of it, and I want to go back to it, right? So, experiencing this lifetime of powerlessness helps us understand our power more. So we came here on purpose, for a purpose, and that's one part of our path, is to forget how powerful we are. But then the spark comes, right? And we realize who we really are. And then you can walk in a wholly different way, realizing that you are more than this powerless, limited little human part of ourselves. We're so much more, right? So I love that. And then your final one here is the Seven of Staves, or the Seven of Wands. And this is it's not a warning, but it's just an awareness that they want to bring to you, because Wands is your energy, it's your drive, your ambition, and all that. And it comes after the Six of Wands, which the Six of Wands is kind of like, ta-da, you are a superhero, you are a victor. It usually has like a knight on a horse or someone being celebrated. And so it's like, you're being celebrated. And then this comes afterwards where others might be jealous, others might, and these can be your thoughts too. You can be your own self doubting your powerness. Other people reminding you of like, wait a minute, you're not that big of a person. You're not that powerful. It's like those thoughts and those whispers come, and they're like, when those come, just remember, we're actually going to put this like this. Just remember, that's the lower way of thinking. That's the fear-based human that puts its worth on the outside world, and that's not who you are anymore. You're this powerful superhero, right? You're more than that. A divine, eternal, infinite being doesn't care about other people's opinions. It's like a 2-year-old. When a 2-year-old says, I hate you, how deeply do you take that? You're like, it's because I didn't give you the cookies you wanted. I don't take it personally. That's the attitude you can have, is this powerful higher self that you connect with. When these opinions and these whispers come to tell you about, well, remember, you're powerless, you're like, that's cute. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good story. Anyway, back to me, So I love that observation, because that does come, right? That doubt comes back in, those whispers, when we connect to our superheroes. Like, did that really happen? Am I really a superhero? Yes, you are. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Spirit Junkie deck, and to see what the final message is the Creator has for you. But wow, I am loving this message. Dun, da, da, dun. Yep. Because the message that they want you to know is like, well, what kind of a superhero am I where I can, give love to the world? Is that really going to make an impact? When we try to change the world from the outside in, how well does that come across? How many wars have started? How many skirmishes between people have started? How many relationships have been destroyed trying to change people, trying to change people's behaviors, their actions from the outside in? No one likes to be told what to do. No one, right? Am I right? Or am I right? And you can try to get people to change from the outside in. I know, being a manager and supervisor for decades, when I try to change people, you can change a behavior momentarily, but then if it's not from the heart, it doesn't change for very long at all, if at all. How real change happens is from the inside out. When people's hearts change, then that floods and their actions change from the inside out. And when you send out this beautiful unconditional love energy to the world, it sparks the unconditional love within people's hearts. And the more you're expressing unconditional love, the more it just floods throughout this planet and sparks and sparks and sparks. So heart changers are the real, heroes of the planet, right? Because no one can change a heart anyway. All you can do is give love, and that's what changes hearts. Because you can't change a heart, but you can feed the heart what it's wanting, which is love. And once it feeds off of unconditional love, it wants more unconditional love. Because conditional love is like eating cardboard pizza, whereas unconditional love is gourmet pizza that is fresh and delicious and fulfilling. The cardboard pizza isn't filling at all. It makes them more hungrier, right? So giving that unconditional love is what makes hearts want more and more unconditional love, and that's where change happens. So, all right. One more shuffle here. And here is the final message for our water signs for this week. Creator, what do you want? Okay. They want that one right there. It says, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Louise Hay. Yep, I am safe. I am safe. And this is a beautiful message along with that too, with what I was just saying, because what our little human side of us wants is to feel safe. And when it's not feeling safe, that's when it goes into fight or flight mode. And so, this is when this attacks happen from the humans, because when we see something we're not used to and uncomfortable with, it sparks our fight or flight going, weep, red alert, there's something that's abnormal here. I'm not used to this. I'm scared. And then it goes into fight or flight mode to protect itself. When unconditional love comes, that is the first time we feel safe, because unconditional means no conditions. There's nothing you can do to lose that love. There's also nothing you can do to gain more of it because you have 100% of it already. Conditional love of the outside world is scary because there's so many expectations and conditions around it. You could lose it in a second and not even realize why you lost it, right? How many times have friendships ended or relationships ended and you're like, I don't even know why we broke up. They won't tell me what I did wrong, right? So there's this safety that comes in this unconditional love. And you are the one that brings it to. It's like superhero Care Bears spreading love to the world. And just know, as you are going throughout every second of every day of your life, that you are truly unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, the Mother and Father of all things. All right. Now, don't forget, if you do want to watch that Pisces full moon reading, the playlist will be either up here or over here. And I also, of course, put out monthly zodiac sign readings by each of the signs, and new moon and full moon readings, and a variety of different readings besides these weeklies as well. So if you haven't already and you want to get notified of when those come out, just make sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And then what that's going to do is that'll pop up a little notification bell. And if you click on there, then that will notify you when the new videos come out. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just know that I love you very much. You have an amazing week, superheroes. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. You take care.